Hi, I'm Brian with White River Electric, and today we would like to thank you for not smoking. No, what we really came to do is talk about do's and don'ts regarding heat pump thermostats. We get quite a few misunderstandings. A lot of calls come in during heating season regarding heat pump thermostats and how they operate. So just a quick rundown of things to look for that can save you money in the wintertime. Probably the first thing you can do is keep the thermostat at a level that you're comfortable with. As you can see, anytime that I move this dial much, I went from 70 to 75, I kick on the auxiliary heat source, and the auxiliary heat can run up to 20,000 watts. The heat pump running by itself will run at about 5,000 watts, so you can see that costs approximately 4 times as much to operate. So our goal is to keep the auxiliary heat off. It will kick on as it's needed according to the thermostat. So what we want to do is, say we come home for work and we keep the house at 60 degrees, when we're gone 65 degrees. We want to up that thermostat maybe 1 or 2 degrees at a time to keep the auxiliary heat from coming on. Digital thermostats, they're typically a 1 degree increment. So if you have a digital thermostat with a digital readout, you want to click that just 1 degree at a time until you reach the setting desired. For instance, so if 68 degrees and I want to get to 70, I want to go to 69 first, let it satisfy itself, then let it kick to 70. And that will keep the auxiliary heat source off. Another question that we get a lot is what exactly is auxiliary heat? Auxiliary heat is the heat source, the backup heat source that helps the heat pump in extreme temperatures when the heat pump cannot keep up with the demand on the house. So say it's 2 degrees outside and we want to keep that temperature in the house at 70 degrees and the heat pump can't keep up, then it kicks on this auxiliary heat source to help keep the house at 70 degrees. Probably the third misunderstanding is regarding the emergency heat setting. A lot of our members have been informed that if it's below 32 degrees that they need to flip this to emergency heat. That is false. I can't say that any more clearly. That is false. Emergency heat setting is only to be used when something is wrong with the heat pump. For instance, if I have a compressor go out of my heat pump and I need heat, I flip that to emergency heat. You'll see that red light come on. Now I'm strictly operating on the heat strips or the electric furnace inside the home. And that bypasses the heat pump outside. So the only time we need that is in emergencies, thus emergency heat. So in conclusion, when these lights are on your thermostat, and on a digital thermostat they may just have blinking icons beside the auxiliary heat or the emergency heat. When those lights, either of those lights are on, that heat pump is costing you approximately $2 plus an hour to run. When just the heat pump itself is running, it costs you about 50 cents an hour. So you can see how a bill could get out of hand really fast with the emergency heat set running or the auxiliary heat running when it's not necessary. So for more energy tips, visit whiteriver.org, and thank you.